The room. Good morning.
Morning, Amanda. Fancy pants music.
Yeah, fancy
Yeah.
pants music. Well, I've got bills that I've got to pay. And how are the bills going? Because we've got, Gladys Berejiklian, which is quite satisfying
It's
to
my
say.
favourite name,
Well,
I
you've
have
done
to
that
say.
very well.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I've got in this interview, Gladys Berejiklian.
It's a good Scrabble hand.
It would be a great Scrabble word, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But no, she's done an outstanding job, Australia. I mean, she's done an outstanding job the whole time in politics, but she's fantastic and done a great job.
You used to be the treasurer.
I did.
You did.
Thanks
that.
for remembering.
No, but what a boring job. How boring is that job?
It is.
And then you sold poles and wires, which is boring as well.
Well, no, it's all. What's not boring is what's going to come, Jonesy. That's the difference.
Yeah. So, what's the cool stuff? What am I?
Well, where do you live?
I'm in Sylvania.
Sylvania.
Yeah.
Okay,
I want an airport in my backyard, by the way.
Well, we're not going to do that.
I like that.
No, we're the pinch point's down the south. We're extending the West Connects to President's Avenue, so there'll be an opportunity to take pressure off your morning commute as you head up here.
Well, actually, there's nothing on the... When I come to work in the morning, all you see is big stuff and drive-by shooters. That's all. That's all I see.
We don't want that to change.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. When I go through Greenacre, I just scooch down under my handlebars and then I'm fine.
No.
The West Connects does sound good, but a lot of people are very anxious about what's going to happen through the city once we try and put in the light rail through there.
Yeah, well, look, the city is going to go through a transformation. So, yes, we can't keep pushing buses down George Street. It's the main retail precinct in the biggest city in the country and one of our best global cities. So we have to have the appropriate public transport, and the light rail will cut the travel down that route in half in terms of time, and it'll increase capacity by almost 50%. So it's a huge opportunity to transform that. But then underneath it, what we're doing is that Second Harbour Rail crossing, which goes through the city, which gives Sydney its first metro, so the overall city metro. So massive capacity in the long term, obviously underground and above ground, and really it will cause disruption, and we've said that time and again. There'll be disruption as we build these projects, but imagine what it's going to be like when it's done.
Well, with the light rail, everyone says it's not going to work. So do you get to a point where you think, oh, actually, I hope they're not right?
Well, it does work. Look, just look around the world. Cities have light rail, and you have a main retail precinct. You need to have people to get the flexibility up and down in terms of public transport. The solution of just pouring more buses down there, well, it's at capacity now. It can take you half an hour to get from Circular Quay to Central. We can cut that in half, and we can have more capacity, and that's what the solution's about. And importantly, the capacity under, in terms of the metro system, well, that's what a global city needs, and that's the cool stuff.
I like seeing those big borers. Those big,
they are huge.
Yeah.
You stand.
No, it wasn't Andrew Constance, by the way. It was like this big borer just going through the.
Well, I'll tell Andrew that you don't think he's a borer.
No, he's not. He sorted out the motorcycle. He was on the motorcycle green slip thing. He actually got something done.
Yeah, he
called me in as an advisor about motorcycle green slips because he didn't know what was going on with them. Why are they so expensive? And I said, well, it's crazy, the system. And he actually, praise to him, he actually fixed the system.
Well, it's a good point.
Well, he fixed the system, sort of. It's not totally fixed.
No, but I think my team is just incredible. I think I've got a huge array of talent in the cabinet, and they are. The people start to see them. The more they see them, the more they like them. They understand the job. They're focused on the people we're supposed to be looking after that have given us the trust in this election, and we're getting on with it.
Do you socialise with them? Do you have Secret Santa at Christmas and things like that?
Well, it's obviously a funny game. It's quite consuming. So the natural day you spend alone, so not with your colleagues. But look, good friendships form. You can't help but have good friendships on the back of the shared experience of what we face on a daily basis and what we believe in. And I think that was one of the real unifying things in the campaign. All of us said, it's about time we told the people of New South Wales, what needs to be done, how we're going to fund it and put forward a bold plan. And I think that brought everyone together. So there certainly is very good friends in there, and I think that's reflected in the team performance.
I noticed you didn't heed our advice with the poles and wires that individuals could buy their own telephone pole
and turn it into an individual totem.
I'd make a totem pole.
No.
The Jonesy and Amanda totem pole.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's still not out of the question.
It's not out of the question.
It's not out of the question.
I can't see you writing it down, Mike. I can't see you writing this idea down.
I know you've got a great memory, but like really...
Well, I just... No, because the public servants listen to change the amendment. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
So team, just note. Note that...
just write, fools.
The Jonesy totem pole. Put that in the Jonesy totem pole file.
Actually, I know you've bumped Amanda off it. I like it. I like my own totem. Premier, it's great to talk to you. You're doing a good job. Good luck with it all.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. No, we're very excited about the budget, and I know that you find budgets boring.
Boring. So
yeah.
My eyes are glazing over as you say budget.
Yeah. And imagine at barbecues, because I used to work in banking, so I used to stop the barbecues at boredom then, but now the banking and then treasurer. I mean, where do I go?
I know,
standing by yourself at that bar.
I need to get into radio.
Maybe you should. You can be boring. You can go and work at 2GB. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Jonesy. Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you.
It's 7:55.